On our spotlight segment today is gospel singer, music educator, and choir master Adedayo Adewon. The singer, who holds 2 degrees in music from 2 Nigerian universities, explains why it's always better for an artist to have proper music education, why Nigerian music is difficult to dance to for Europeans, and also shared his thought behind his newest single, Letter to the Church.
My name is Adewon Adedayo. I go by the stage name Dedayo Adewon. I am a musicologist. I had my first degree at OAU, from Awolowo University, and a second degree from UNILAG, University of Lagos. Now, how did I get into music? I think it started like every other person would say, from the church. So it started from the church as a choir member. But eventually I felt I could do something beyond the choir singing. And so I decided to go to school.
Did you tell them how I took their blame and claimed them right? Did you tell them how I was forsaken so God could love them?
It gives the edge if you study music. Now, it's not as if you don't study music, you actually don't have a place out there. We have a lot of people who are doing fantastically well out there, who possibly on the instruments, and they can even play far better than even people who went to study music in the school. But there is always that distinguishing factor, which has to do partly with analysis. So that's one advantage you have as one who has gone to study music in the school. Then what will take people a long time to actually achieve, you actually don't have to start it before you know it won't fly, because you can actually analyze the entire project from the start to the finish, even before starting it.
Breaker, I call you, or do Mabel you down? Some call you Waymaker, I call you the Allah they'll go. Some call you Trailblazer, I call you, or do Mabel you down?
You actually don't have to study music before you understand all this, right? But there is something that came to me some years back during my master's degree, when I had to study highlight music. I found out that our music has so much in it that we have left untapped, especially for music scholars, in the sense that there is more that we can actually do beyond looking at the Western music that we actually fix our eyes on. They actually don't need us there on the Western music, in the sense that their music is actually fully discovered, unlike us. But what we have here, if we can actually look into what we have here, it's a whole lot of fortune we have here. Our music is complex. I was talking to someone sometimes ago, and I said, why do you think our music is a little too complex for the white man to dance to? You've seen some of the wedding events, and the white man is actually missing his steps. Because in their own music, they often have what we call the strong beat and the weak beat. So maybe you have like a... That's what the white man is actually targeting at. But listen to Fuji, listen to Akwala. You get them confused, because by the time this one is going, another one is, you have varying rhythms coming at different times. And so it's complex. What about our harmony? The kind of harmony we do, it's more complex than that of the Western world. If you listen to any song from the Western world, you can easily pick the harmony. But go to Ekiti, go to all this Ijesha, and listen to their music. Listen to the kind of harmony. We call some of them harmony in second. They are not the conventional. So our music needs to be looked into. It's a wealth, is a treasure on its own.
That's the time is near.
essence of our calling, the message that we are called into, we have actually mingled so much with the world such that the church looks like an extension of the club, extension of the world. And so because you want to actually keep up with that, you want to keep up with the trend, you want to bring people in, so you bring a lot of club and or secular infiltrations into the church. And so it's difficult to actually cut a difference between the church and the world. And so when you listen to a lot of songs right now, you still feel like you're in the club. You find a lot of street parlance. I'm not saying street parlance are bad, right, to having, but when you begin to have words like you are leading in the church and you're having words like gadus, look at gadus. I think we're actually mixing a lot of things up. And so the song Letter to the Church says, did you tell them how I bled for them, how I died for them? But your focus right now has been on your appearance, on your ways, the way you come to the church. But when was the last time you heard me? A lot of people come to the stage right now just because they are invited, and not even because they are sent there as missionaries to go talk, to go preach there. And a lot of singers right now, because they have about 4 or 5 churches to shuttle in between, right? Their focus is not so much on ministry, it's just about quickly delivering here and going elsewhere. So it's a letter to the church to actually make a 360 turn and get back to the purpose of the ministry.